Hello everybody. We have a color spotlight today, and this is a color that you just don't really find a lot on YouTube. I have searched for reviews of this color and I found a couple of old ones, and one reason is because not very many people sell this brand anymore. Not many retailers still sell Tony of Beverly. But never fear, Front Porch with Chad is here with a review of Silverstone by Tony of Beverly. Silverstone is a very interesting color, and it's very interesting how I came to acquire this color. This is a color you've never seen on this channel. You've seen some light brunettes, you've even seen a redhead in the old channel. You've seen all different variations of blonde, rooted, non-rooted, but you've never seen anything that could be considered a gray. But what a gray this is. Oh wow. Okay, I hope this setting is good. This is a new camera and it's kind of overcast today, and under this deck I'm trying to get my settings right. Alright, Silverstone. It is a non-rooted color, as you can see. See this Tony of Beverly lace front. This piece, by the way, is Norah, one of my favorites. So it's a non-rooted color. It's a very dynamic color. The color code for Silverstone is going to sound a little familiar to you because it has some components of two other colors in John Renault. So the color code for Silverstone is 17101 with a 48 highlight. Sound familiar? Hang on. 17 is either a light ash brown or it can be a medium to dark ash blonde. 101 is a pearl platinum. Number 48 is a blend. It's a blend of light brown, some say light ash brown, some say light chestnut brown, light brown, and gray. And the percentage of gray depends on what it's applied to or what brand is using it. I'm not really sure which. But I've found one place that said 50% gray and one said 75% gray. But that's the blend of brown and gray. So 48 is a blended color. And you can get wigs just in number 48, I think in John Renault, and maybe some other brands. Okay, so the other colors that you might be familiar with the same numbers are Palm Springs Blonde, 17, 101, S18. Palm Springs Blonde is a rooted color. The shade 18 is the root, and that is a very light ash brown. Now, the Palm Springs Blonde does not contain the number 48 blend. So Palm Springs Blonde comes off as actually lighter and brighter, I believe, than this, except for the root. Another color that has some of the same color code is Martini. That is also a non-rooted color, and that is a 101 F48. There's that 48 T for tipped. I think F is for frosted. I'm not sure, but I'd have to look that up. But Martini says it has a soft white around the face. Now, do you see this? Look at this. Isn't this lovely? Let me turn around and let you see Silverstone on all sides before we continue, okay? Get up here close to you. It's a very dynamic color. I have heard several verbal descriptions of Silverstone. One said it is like sandstone. If you're familiar with Tony Beverly sandstone, I've had Norah in sandstone. I have a review on the channel. I will link up here. They say it's like sandstone, but with the addition of a certain percentage gray. Someone else said that if you took your light brown base and you frosted it with ash blonde highlights and you cranked that ash blonde up to number 11, you'd have Silverstone. That's pretty close to what you've got here. This is so gorgeous. The highlights do come up to the lace front. Of course, Norah has a left monopart and a full lovely lace front that goes down to the ear tabs. Has a velvet nape, an extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. There's a little extra room up here in the cap, just a tiny, tiny bit. I'm a petite average. Tony of Beverly caps tend to run slightly roomy on most people. But yeah, this is a beauty. This is a beauty. At the end of the video, I'm going to have some pictures of both of my Norahs. I have a Norah currently in rooted sandstone. The rooting doesn't make a lot of difference on that because the rooting on the sandstone versus non-rooted sandstone it's very subtle rooting. It's not blatant and harsh. It's very blended into the wig. So I will put my Norah in Silverstone and my Norah in rooted sandstone side by side, and you can see that there are a lot of similarities in these tones. A lot of these tones are in sandstone. A lot of them are. It's amazing. It's really beautiful. How did I come to get this? Well, I'll tell you that. I actually found a Norah in rooted sandstone in a clearance. That's a rare bird because they don't come up very often, considering not many come up in a clearance, and when they do, they're never the color I want. Not many retailers still sell Tony of Beverly, sadly. It's very beautiful quality piece, quality wig. And I bought that, and when it arrived, the box said rooted sandstone. I opened it and it was Norah in Silverstone. And I thought, well, it gives me a chance to get it in my hands and look at it and see if I like it. I have always wanted to see this color. I was intrigued by this color. Because in the clearance there had been one in the rooted sandstone and one in Silverstone. And I was kind of debating on which one do I get. I thought, I'll never find the rooted sandstone again. I better get it. But when it got here, it was the Silverstone. And so I thought, well, I could keep it, but I better just try to get my sandstone. So I called the retailer, and they got me a rooted sandstone, and they had me send that back, this one. And a few days later, it was back in clearance, and I just had to have it. So that is why I now own a Silverstone. Now, you know, this one is sort of a fence sitter between blonde and gray, a light ash blonde and a gray. It has such dynamic colors in here. I mean, let's look at the back again. Do you see all this? It helps to look at it away from the face because the face has all these beautiful light highlights that just make your face glow. Is it a blonde or is it a gray? Well, it's definitely right there on the fence, but honestly, I do believe Silverstone has tiptoed right over the line into gray, just touched a big toe over there. But it's such a beautiful color. It's not like, you know, you get a gray and it looks like you think, oh gosh, that's really old, it's going to age me. This is not going to age you. Oh my goodness, this is just stunning. Just stunning. It is definitely like sandstone with the ash blonde kicked up, for sure. It is definitely beautiful, and it really comes across on these beautiful, luscious waves that it has, right? So I think that is pretty much the story of Silverstone. I just felt that it really needed to be spotlighted. It's just so gorgeous. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope this color comes out. Have a great afternoon, everybody.